Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a mixed martial arts bout scheduled for 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC 120-pound division. Introducing first on my right, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighed in 120.4 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Moriah! Across the cage, fighting tonight out of the First Form red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. Official weight, 116.8 pounds. Fighting out of Springfield, Illinois, Amanda Laager!
Referee Josh Stewart has the call for this contest. Amanda Laager in the red tape, Moriah in the blue. Touch of the gloves and into the action. This is really a striker versus grappler here.
Yeah, you know, the
big takedown out of Laager.
Beautiful takedown. I say, you know, the church is much more of a stand-up base type of gym, but we are seeing more of their fighters make their way into MMA. But beautiful job here by Amanda to get that early takedown and move right into mount here. With 2.5 minutes left in the round, I mean, she has plenty of time to work.
Also, both are very dry at this point in time.
Yeah, 100%. You know, they're dry, so it's harder to get out of some of these positions. It's also easier to get submissions because of that.
Laager here in top position, working that full mount.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, with these ladies, they're not like the guys where they're only wearing shorts, so you have more friction just because you have more clothing, which, again, lends to better grappling.
Laager here looking for that potential arm triangle.
Yeah, trying to force that arm triangle. I would like to see her posture up, create a little bit of separation. Try to land some shots of her own. You know, she seems very content here just to keep the pressure on, but you want to create some offense for yourself, either through punches or by trying to advance to just a little bit of a better position here. Maybe get a gift wrap and take the back.
So what does Moriah have to do to get out of this position?
I mean, she needs to start elbow escaping. You don't want to give up your back here, but that's what happens whenever you start punching from the top. You start creating opportunities for yourself. Amanda trying to just keep that hook in, maintain this control. Moriah, though, on the bottom, she needs to start elbow escaping, trying to get her hips away, create some space so she can bring that bottom knee through and start getting back to full guard if possible.
Laager trying to get her hands free. Now she's going to start to drop some bombs.
Yeah, I mean, she's just in a very dominant position here. See if she can slide to the back.
Laager takes that back position,
she needs
trying
to
get those
that
hands free.
She got the bottom hook in. She has both hooks in. 42 seconds to work here. She just needs to get that arm under the chin.
Down to just 30 seconds remaining here in the first round of this 3-round contest.
Yeah, I mean, good job by Moriah, though, to, you know, get wrist control so that way Amanda can't land those punches and possibly open her up for a submission.
It definitely stops any kind of damage coming here. Down to just 10 seconds remaining.
I mean, short of escaping, controlling wrist is probably the best thing she can do in this scenario. Great first round by Amanda Laager.
So really the story of that first round, it was all about that takedown setup. That put Laager in a very dominant position.
Yeah, I mean, probably look for her to do that again, close the space, get her hands on Moriah, and then take her down.
Let's take a look here at our instant replay again.
Again, there's that body lock, trips her, boom, right into side control, and then she goes right into mount, shortly after that.
She never let up from that position.
No, just constant pressure, constant pressure. You can obviously see the weaknesses in Moriah's jiu-jitsu. She's not able to really elbow escape or get out of that scenario. She just needs to be a little more cautious on her distance control and not allowing Amanda to get in.
Now let's see if Moriah tries to stay more on the outside this one. Big deep breath there out of Laager.
Yeah, I imagine that constant squeezing had to take it out of her. I mean, it's exhausting to hold somebody down.
I think that shot to the body also hurt. Big knee there out of Moriah.
Let's see if Moriah is able to fend off this takedown. She's got the underhook on that far side, which is helping her a lot. She tries to throw a knee there. You have to be a little careful, though. And watch her spin off this.
Oh, she takes the back.
Yeah, she's trying to take the back now. Amanda's using that cage, but Moriah's just wedging behind her. Let's see if she throws that left hook in, just jumps on her back or not.
Yeah, if she would almost like jump to the back, it would give her that position needed.
If she would jump to the back, it would give her the leverage. She's under the chin almost. I mean, and she's just kind of.
Laager doing a great job there, though, turning into it.
Yeah. I mean, she's trying to pressure, use the cage a little bit. She's fighting, but, you know, Moriah really needs to get that second hook in. She tries there for a second. You know,
Laager fighting those hands.
On the flip side, though, she has to be careful. She doesn't want to burn out her arms trying to, you know, chase a submission that she doesn't quite have. Good job by Amanda to weather the storm. See if she's maybe able to get a takedown of her own here. Knee to the ribs. That doesn't feel good. Another knee. You just have to be careful with those knees because you are lifting a leg, which she could grab.
Moriah still has a hold of that neck. Yeah, I thought so too, but I guess not. Down to 1 minute remaining here in the second round. Moriah holding on here.
Just trying to stay in good position.
Laager gets away from it.
She has to be careful here. She's kind of going for broke with trying to get a head
and arm throw. Yeah, she almost looks like she's going to throw a head and arm throw.
That's what she's trying, but you know, if Moriah could slip her head out by maybe pushing on that elbow or dropping her hips.
Yeah, Mariah's got to drop her hips to get away from that.
You know, Amanda has to be careful. She can put herself in a bad spot here trying to force this. I mean, Moriah is actually in the better of the position of the two. I mean, again, to your point, she can just drop her hips a little bit, maybe get a body lock here. She can finish this takedown.
Down to just 14 seconds.
Some good knees there.
Big right hand there, though, out of Laager.
Another knee there.
Huge knee.
Those just take it out of you. That's the end of the round.
The winds have changed there in that round.
I think it's a 1-1 round, you know, fight at this point. Amanda seems to be the more tired of the two.
Now, there was the look here potentially. We thought there may have been a tap at one point. Let's take a look here.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I think she's just trying to figure out what to do with her hand.
Yeah, I think that we got word from the truck that there may have been, but I don't think that happened.
No. She's just trying to figure out, how do I deal with this arm around my neck? What do I do? And, you know, there's a lot of thoughts going through a fighter's head in that moment, but that wasn't a definitive
Yeah, I don't think
tap.
that was a tap.
No.
Third and final round.
Let's see how Amanda's able to recover. She was pretty tired coming into that second round, and there's a lot of tension that entire second round as well. So let's see how these.
Yeah, she is taking some deep breaths here. Amanda Laager in the red, Moriah in the blue.
You know, Moriah seems to be a little fresher, so we'll see how these ladies do here.
This is where we see Moriah's kickboxing come in.
Yeah, she's just trying to stay on the outside. Again, Amanda has to be careful, you know, forcing the takedown. Now Moriah's kind of in a head and arm situation. Good body lock takedown there by Amanda.
Laager in top position here.
Yeah, you know, see, Moriah has the head, and it's kind of keeping her safe for a moment, but it's also keeping her trapped here in this position. She needs to get to this left hip. She's on her right. She's actually kind of exposing her back. She needs to get to this left hip, dig for an underhook, start working, you know, wrestling her way up to her feet. She can't stay on this right hip. She needs to let go of that head and start framing away.
Yeah, she's got to do something to turn into her.
Yeah, she has to get on this left hip, get that left arm in the face and frame.
Now she's into mount here.
Yeah.
Laager on top.
Man, just steps over, but it's loose. You know, I think she could maybe. She being Moriah could push Amanda possibly into half guard at the least. There's a lot of space there. She can slide that bottom knee through. She's posting on it, but she's not on a hip. It's hard to move when you're flat on your back. You have to get to a hip.
Adversely here, though, Laager working that high guard, or I'm sorry, that high mount position. Now she's going to posture up and drop bombs.
Good.
Referee Josh Stewart warning about the back of the head shot. Down to just under 1 minute remaining in the third and final round.
1 minute!
Heavy top pressure here out of Laager. Laager has done a great job, though, of holding this position.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of sort of threatening an arm triangle. It's starting to get tighter, but at the very least, she's just smothering her, and this is really uncomfortable.
More shots there now as Laager postures up. Laager gets a hand free. Down to 10 seconds. Laager putting a stamp on it there at the end.
Great fight.
Beautiful show of respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 100% sold out tonight. Immediately following our main event, we're going downstairs to the Bottleneck Blues Bar for the official Shamrock FC after party. Your ticket to the fight gets you into the Bottleneck Blues Bar absolutely free.
Don't forget, of course, we still have more action to come. Our co-main event of the evening, UFC veteran Darian Weeks taking on Donovan Beard. Donovan, known for his fight in Dana White's Contender Series, taking on Bo Nickel in that fight. But he's got a great pedigree behind him, so that one should be a fun one. But right now, let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both of these athletes. At the conclusion of our 3 scheduled rounds, we now go to the judges for tonight's official decision, and all 3 judges at cage side have scored this contest 29-28 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Amanda Laager!
A huge win for Amanda Laager out of the Springfield Fire Department, engine number 4.